today, this is what we're going to do. We have lots of plans today. Whether anybody's going to fulfill them. Hang on, watch my finger. There you go. Can you see me better now? Do you want me to close it? Okay. Anyway, so we're going to do a little more check for more holes. We're going to see if the bottom of the bus needs any more scraping or grinding. We're going to check a little, some different ways that we may do some welding for the roof raise, and we're going to do some mowing. So a lot of little projects are going to get done today, but they have to get done. All right, well, I better get back to work.
Not super hot like it has been.
You need something?
Yeah.
What? What was that? So what's it like to try and find bolts here on the bus?
I've got lots of bolts, see? None of them are the right bolts.
So I guess you could say it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, I remember all that. You gotta put things where you can find them. It didn't work.
Yeah, I went through all the effort of bagging.
They're all bagged.
All the bolts and putting them in peanut butter jars.
They're still bagged. See? They're just a bunch of bolts that aren't bagged anymore.
What happened to them?
A little birdie. They melt. Now, if you go left to where his right foot is, you'll see one that I hammered on after it dried. We spray painted it also, but just to see how hard it got, a couple hours after that had dried, I took a big old ball peen hammer and wailed on it, and it didn't give. The floor bent, but it didn't. So that stuff works really well. So the hammer I used to hit it with, by the way, is a ball peen hammer.
It's a gangsta hammer.
Gangsta hammer, yeah. This motorcyclists use these for repairs on their motorcycles and repairs on attitudes for people who try to get too close to them. But at any rate, yeah, that's heavy. And I hit that pretty hard. So the steel stick, it's like, I don't know, $6 or something. For little holes that are a little places you don't want to weld, or just for quick hole fixes, works really well. I was very impressed. I doubted it really a lot. But once it dries, it's pretty damn hard. So we're impressed with it. Manomis.
Yes, I know. And it's the fall equinox too.
Yeah, so we should all fall.
So happy fall, y'all.
Peace out, my nomies.
How hot is it today?
Actually, it's not as bad as it was the last few days. It's only going to be in the 80s today.
Woo!
Which is pretty good.
So those of you that are up there enjoying the color change and enjoying all the benefits of fall, think of us. We're down here in Florida, probably experiencing your summertime weather. So, but eventually it will cool down, and then I'll complain about the weather then too.
Yes. We don't get the pretty color changes.
No, we don't.
Hey, my nomies. So we cut a piece of the channel. This is the channel that goes between the windows. We cut a piece out, and we took it to this is called hat channel. We took it to a fabricator and asked him if he could build one or manufactured some that would fit over it, right? Marry up to it so that we could make a cut, do our roof raise, and then lay this over and then run some bolts, run a weld, and use some adhesive stuff. What they came back with telling me is that their machines that they happen to have, and it's a local company, that took them 3 weeks to tell me this, by the way. So I'm not happy about that. But basically, they don't have machines big enough to make this size. That's about 1.5 inches this way, maybe 2 inches, about 1.5 inches. And they would have to make 2 Z's, like halfway through this part, over here. You'd have like a Z, and then you do another Z, and then they'd have to weld it together. Which means they probably aren't going to be able to get it as accurate as I would like it to be. And since they wanted $40 for each one of those, and I need 20 of them, it's $800 for something they're probably not going to get to my satisfaction. Not because they're probably very capable, it's just not, I'm anal retentive, and I don't want this roof falling in on me, or any of us, or off and hitting somebody on the side of the road. So we were also going to take a piece of, this is called square tubing, and this is, what do we got? 1 1.25 by 1 1/16 by 48, so it's 4 feet long. So at least that's what it read. That's how it read, but it doesn't quite fit in. So what we're debating is if we can make it fit. What effect that would have, because it would not be an easy fit, as you can see. And that's what we're debating now, is if we're going to be able to take a piece like this, put it all the way in, because you can see it's got another 1/2 inch to go. So that's where we're at. Peace out, my nomies.
All right, we're done for today. We are, oh, hang on. There we go. We worked a little bit on the seatbelt, figured out that we're missing a couple bolts, and the other bolts are really rusted, so we're gonna go to the Home Depot and buy some of those. We got some welding done. We used some of that JB Weld. We got some sanding done. We got the lawn mowed. It has been a very productive fall equinox day. All right, everyone, have a great day. Peace out.